Alright folks, let's play the First Berserker Khazan. I am Healthbar Hunter and this is episode 3. So at the end of episode 2, we completed the first of the Bantu trials, came from down here, grabbed an item in this little alcove, and then we activated the Blade Nexus right in front of this wolf statue. So now we can either go left or we can go right. I did play the demo, but I can't remember which way is progression and which way isn't. But let's go left to start with. Today is release day for the First Berserker Khazan. Oh, burst attack. Some enemies use burst attacks that cannot be blocked. Counter them by dodging or performing a counter attack. Okay. So L1 and square. Counter an enemy's burst attack with the common skill counter attack. Timing it perfectly triggers a perfect counter, dealing significant damage while fully restoring Khazan's stamina. Alright, so when he does his heals, oh, we didn't time it right. You will have seen the red and black icon right in front of Khazan. Wow, we not quite woken up yet, have we? Time that wrong again. We might be dead. Really need to break his fortitude gauge, which is the purple bar, so we can get a brutal attack in. But I have not got those dodges down yet. Or those counter attacks, rather. Well, I believe that's the first death that we've experienced. And I'm tempted to go back to the dual wield just for the speed of attack. Let's try again. Hey, big guy. Oh, he's spitting us out. Yeah, the attacks from behind are way better, numbers-wise. Okay. Now we're into a fight. No. Am I not pressing the right button? It's L1 and square, right? What on earth? Encyclopedia. Some enemies use burst attacks that cannot be blocked. Counter them by dodging or performing a counter attack. Counter an enemy's burst attack with the common skill counter attack. Timing it perfectly triggers a perfect counter, dealing significant damage while restoring Khazan's stamina. Okay, so it seems the video in the encyclopedia makes it look like it's quite a late action, but let's grab our lacrima. Okay, I think I was too early then. We are very exhausted. This is what I get for beating you to your first time yesterday. Oh yeah, that was definitely too early on my part. He got wise to me then. I tried to get behind him. Come on. There you go. So yeah, I really had to go against my natural instincts and go a little bit later than I wanted to. Oh, let's not ruin a good thing. All right. Okay. You really do just have to time the counterattack perfectly. I was going a little bit early those first couple of deaths. What did we get? Okay, we got some better hound pants. So the set attributes remain the same, but now we have 2% stamina recovery and the defense is up. So let's put those on. Cool, cool, cool. And we also have a better hound helm than before. It's... You know what? Yes. So hang on. Hound helm, hound top, hound gauntlets, hound pants. Well, for now then, since we're not actively getting any of the set bonuses, let's go with the hound gaiters so that we get the entire set of set bonuses. And we got a new weapon. The neglected greatsword. Alright. Happy to put that on. Let's just check behind here. Okay, so it looks like that does lead somewhere. Let me know in the comments how you got on fighting the bear. Did you have any difficulties with those counterattacks initially like I did? Okay, so this way is just a collectible. A consumable, rather. So a willpower orb consumes 3 spirit gauge units and restores health by 50% of max health. Okay, that would be useful in boss fight scenarios where you just want to top up your health, try to get yourself over the line if the boss is almost dead. Love the ridiculousness of the great swords in games like this. I mean, this sword is enormous. Absolutely enormous. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Let's get that one as well. Kaboom. I feel like another monkey climbs up above the ridge. Yep, there he is. Oh, okay. Concentrated fire essence. So just a quick reminder. Concentrated fire essence is basically an area of effect fire granado. So it explodes when thrown, dealing continuous fire damage to enemies within range. Benefits of putting a skill point into blowback. So just a quick reminder, when you've got a skill point, if you go all the way over to guard, the first skill point you can get for the greatsword, it's called Avenger, so deal damage to enemies when performing a brink guard. Same applies to dual wield. I've put it into blowback, so again, deal damage to enemies when performing a brink guard. And that's why when I brink guarded those wolves just now, they lost health. So we've not got any skill points available, I don't think. Check. Nope. So we will carry on. We will destroy that basket for no reason other than because we should. Okay. There's a huge wild boar over there that I'm... An Imperial Soldier's Journal. Let's take a look. It looks like Khazan took down the Yeti. Thanks to him we survived, but now we've been ordered to track him to Storm Pass. Damned commanders sitting cozy in their tents while we were out here risking our necks. We were fleeing from a wild bear when some of the others started tampering with a Bantu altar. Then they just vanished. It's been 3 days now and I'm still stranded here alone. My toes are numb and sometimes I think I hear someone calling out to me. I miss my squad. Well, that's depressing. Let's break that. You've destroyed a mysterious energy emitting ore. Nothing up there. And then what happens if we go down here? Is this back the way we came? Yes, it was. Okay. So we came from there, and now we've got a wild boar to fight. We did get a skill point. No. Let's go ahead and add those to the hotkey bar just in case we need them during this fight. Where's the Saltet Dust as well? pop those first if need be. Hello, Mr. Pig. For that purpose. Proceeded with a little bit of caution because I still find the attack patterns of those boars to just be a little bit of a pain. Let's pop another one. Really? Okay, so that's where we picked up the item when we went right instead of left, so fills in the blank, and then we can finally rest again. It's fair to say the journey between the last Blade Nexus and this one is certainly challenging with the bear and the wild boar. 2 upgrades available. Okay, so remind me, what does proficiency do? Dodge stamina cost decrease, stamina damage increase, attack damage increase, and a small max health increase. I'm going to go 1 strength for the added agility and 1 stamina for the stamina bonus. Okie dokie. So, up here we go.
Those who overcome these trials will be blessed by the gods and receive the power they seek.
Okay. Next trial. So now we unlock the spear. Is it a spear or a glaive? I think it's a spear. It's cool artwork, that's for sure. Well, I hope we get to do that. Ancient Warrior's worn spear. Okay.
Are you really a traitor?
Do I look like a traitor? Ow! Alright, that's one. Much easier to get through this with the greatsword right now because we've got the Avenger skill on it.
Are we not traitors too?
Might be trickier now that this guy's got a spear. Because he's got the added range. Ow. This guy's stamina bar is crazy. Probably worth going back to the spear or the dual wield. The greatsword's just too slow for this fight. Or at least I'm too slow with it. Using a lot of supplies that I didn't expect we'd be using. Wow. Alright, we got him. And the fog is lifted, and the trial is completed. You have... oh, okay. We overcame something.
That's what caused you such anguish. Pathetic. Who do you think you are? Some kind of high and mighty hero?
It's a little bit of a cheesy dialogue line, but we will overlook it. It's probably worth going back and healing. Oh, I didn't expect to have to use quite so many resources to get through that fight, but we are where we are. Let's go for an endurance increase. Skill tree. So we now have the spear skill tree unlocked. Deal increased stamina damage to enemies affected by Brink Guard. No. Decreases stamina cost of guarding. Okay, so the deal damage to opponents when performing a Brink Guard isn't immediately available. That's a shame. The third of attack of a swift attack becomes a slashing attack. So 1, 2, slash. That's pretty cool. So the stamina cost of attacks is temporarily decreased each time an enemy is exhausted. I feel like the spear might be all about fast movement, so let's lean into the swift attack for now. We can always lean into using it. Just gonna have a sip of coffee. All right, coffee successfully sipped. Sip successful. Always amuses me that in games like this, it's sort of a 50-50 as to whether the player character will be able to jump. Obviously, Khazan can't jump. I know that jumping in Dark Souls was sort of janky, and then in Elden Ring they actually brought out the sort of dedicated jump. But always seems a little bit hard to believe that someone like Khazan, who's so strong and agile and etc., wouldn't have the ability to perform a basic jump. Here's the chest that was overlooking the Blade Nexus. Let's get that open, and we've got some Volk warrior gear. So we've got the helm that just comes with a random attribute of max stamina, the vest, which is a huge increase in total defense, but would take away one of our hound set bonuses. So we'll leave it for now, and then we can swap out to the veteran's ring, which comes with more than double the max health and a stamina recovery bonus. So let's put that on. And then on we go. There's that slash on the third swift attack. That's pretty cool. Well, actually, before we do that, why don't we be sensible and activate the Blade Nexus? Okay. Right. Well, since we're at a Blade Nexus and there's a bunch of different routes we can go from here, we'll wrap it up here for episode 3, and we will continue immediately in episode 4. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.